Ron White, you're the finest man I have ever known. I shall fall to my bended knee and suckle your penis.
What's going on, the Nova Squad? My name is Nova. Welcome back to the channel. So, yes, according to the title, we are watching another Ron White video. This special could be called A Little Unprofessional. I was told and I heard that this is one of his best ones. I think this is the actual special when he was talking about Tiger Woods and Dr. Phil. So I'm actually really intrigued and really excited to see the whole entire thing. So I can get like a better idea of what this guy was saying, throughout his actual special. So yeah, without further ado, here we go.
Oh man, it's so great to be back in Austin, Texas, man. I just have so much fun when I'm here. I see so many friends. Thanks for coming out. I was in Bakersfield, California Wednesday night. Boy, you people think you're stupid. Last time I was in Austin was the first time I've ever blatantly been offered a three-way.
What?
And I turned it down because it was one of those deals where it was two dudes and me.
Oh, whoa.
I don't even watch 2.5 Men. We flew in from Los Angeles and we were going through LAX and go through screening. And this guy's just losing his fucking mind because I guess he doesn't travel that much. He's not used to this equipment. And he's just going crazy. You can have fun with that. You can do what I do. I take 2 Viagra and demand a pat down.
You demand it? Okay.
What's that in your pants, Mr. White? I have no idea. You're gonna need to pat that down. Pat it back up again.
Pat it back up again.
Give it a couple twists, see if it's hooked anything. You might want to go wash your hands.
No, stop.
I started this tour this summer in Las Vegas, and while I was in Vegas, I broke this tooth off at the gum line in an alcohol swimming pool related incident.
Jesus Christ.
I had a show to do in 4 hours. I was drunk and missing a tooth. It looked a little unprofessional.
You did it now.
Not to me, but to the fine folks at the Mirage, it goddamn sure did. I told him, I said, you got to get a dentist to patch this up. I will not go on stage looking like this, because this tooth doesn't look that big until it's gone.
Right. I can relate to that.
They found an all-night dental school. This dentist is 14 years old.
14?
He hooks me up to the gas, and I don't feel anything. I'm like, dude, you need to turn this gas up. And he goes, there are regulations of the state of Nevada, stating which, Code 1, Section 4. Fuck. And I asked him, I said, where'd you go to college? He goes, Brigham Young. I'm like, fuck, dude, turn it up to Catholic. Never let a Mormon set your buzz level. Never. Don't do it. And I'll tell you why. They don't understand fucked up the way you and I do. They don't. They're guessing and they're shitty guessers. When he got through with the procedure, you could still tell which tooth he worked on because it was a different color. My teeth look like Indian corn.
Oh my God.
I had to go to my dentist who's pitching veneers for my teeth because he says I'm doing widescreen, high-definition television, which is nobody's friend, man. Every actor I know in Hollywood would rather have low-definition, narrow-screen TV so they look thin and fuzzy instead of clearly fat. I would like to see my dick on a widescreen TV.
What?
That way I can quit looking at it through my reading glasses.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's definitely drunk.
Put these on, baby.
That's crazy.
It looks bigger than it feels.
That's jokes, man. You gotta put on
I had no
glasses to see
idea how
your
expensive
dick, man.
veneers were, man. They wanted to do 8 teeth on the top and 6 teeth on the bottom, and I was like, well, how much does that cost? He says, $27,500. Fuck, how much is dental school?
Right, exactly. How you learn that crap and then
I'll teach my mother how to do it.
Right.
You're going back to college, Mom. I never went to college. Well, this'll be fun for you then.
Jesus.
It was a weird week, and I knew it was going to be a weird week because it started off weird. I was going to go to Vegas a day early to do some media, and I wanted to see the show called Love. It's also at the Mirage, Beatles Cirque du Soleil show. Fantastic fucking show. And so I was talking to my wife and I live in Atlanta and Hollywood, and we were out in California, and I said, I'm leaving today at 3:30 to go to Las Vegas, and I have an airplane that you guys bought me.
You can't pop it.
I like it a lot. Half the Fortune 500 companies in America have let go of their private jets. Not Ron White Inc. I'm flying that son of a bitch straight into bankruptcy. I guarantee you one day I'll be living in a double wide trailer with shag carpet and I'll have a jet with weeds growing through it. I'll be in the front seat going, push me around some. And I don't come from money. I come from the opposite of money. I come from no money.
I thought you were gonna say a dirt.
10 years ago, I lived in a camper in my friend's backyard. He didn't even know I was there. It wasn't even a nice camper. It was like a homemade pop-up camper. It looked like somebody had duct taped a tent to a golf cart. I had a 20-inch Coleman television.
20 inches. Shit, I used to have that too.
I had to pump it up during commercials.
Yeah, we actually had that too.
You couldn't watch porn on it because nobody's that coordinated.
I was just brown and I had like a lot of these buttons on the screen as well.
I was broke.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I owe the IRS a bunch of money because I don't understand how that works. It's confusing. When I started doing stand-up, they said that made me an independent contractor, and they said I needed to start filing my taxes quarterly, which I thought meant every 25 years. My brain won't wrap itself around shit that complicated, man. My brain does this. That's it. That's all it does. I have attention deficit disorder. I have learning disabilities. I don't have a high school diploma. I'm smart, but you can't prove it on paper.
I mean,
I do have a GED, and if you don't know what GED stands for, you probably got one too.
all of the great people in the world don't even have college degrees. Maybe have like GEDs or so. It shouldn't be feeling bad, man, for real.
Anyway, I told my wife, I said, I'm leaving today at 3:30 to go to Vegas. My wife's singer-songwriter, composer, Margot Ray is her name, and a brilliantly talented woman. And she says, well, I'm working with a guitar player in the studio till 5 o'clock. You can't wait till 5:30 so I can fly with you. And I said, can you be there at 5:30? And she said, yes, which I knew was a lie because she's the biggest liar I've met in my life. When it comes to how long it's going to take her to get somewhere, I hear her on the phone all the time just lying through her teeth. We're 2 exits away. Traffic's really heavy. We should be there in 15 minutes. I'm like, you're in the fucking bathtub. We wouldn't be there in 15 minutes if we were where you said we were.
A lot of words and ways to tell you.
But I told her, I said, you get there at 5:30, you can fly with me. But let me tell you something, sugar tits. At 5:31, I am wheels up and I am fucking gone. I said that.
I bet you did.
Not very loud.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say.
But I said it. 5:31 gets there. Is she there? No. Do I leave? No. 6:01 gets there. Is she there? No. Do I leave? No. Why? Because this dick won't suck itself. That's why. It won't. I've asked it to many, many times. In fact, the other day, I sat my dick down, I looked him straight in the eye, and I said, listen.
You had a whole meeting with that thing?
I know I've drug you into some pretty muddy shit in the last 35 years. I need you to get past that, learn how to suck yourself so I can grow a spine and get on with my goddamn life. It went in one ear and out the other. My dick has ears. It has an eye, and it has 2 ears, and a double chin. Mr. Potato Dick.
What?
The cutest thing you ever saw. I got little outfits I put on them.
What?
One of them's a raincoat. Not a condom, a raincoat. A little yellow slicker with that hat. Looks like that fish and chips dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's the exact same size as the one on the box. That's just an interesting fact.
He's so funny. He's so weird, though.
What is it, Ron? An interesting fact. Anyway, so we go see Love and Beatles Cirque du Soleil show. I'm a huge fan of the Beatles, and I just love their music, always have. And Cirque's always fun, and our shows are at the same time, so I'd never been able to see it. And I got 8 people from my camp. My wife's sitting next to me. We have great seats because I work for the Mirage, and everything's perfect except right behind me, these 2 chicks are just jabbering. Not about the show, just jabbering. Just jabber, can't shut up. Jabber, won't shut up. Jabber, fucking jabber. Mm-hmm. The kind of chicks that can talk around a blowjob.
Oh, my God.
Well, I told him the other day, if you don't fix that goddamn screen door, I'm going to come out and hurt some fucking people. I come on one more time, that baby got a shitty diaper wrapped around his ass. I'm gonna goddamn. I'm gonna go to the swap meet and get a dress to wear at Arby's on Sunday. And I turned around and looked. I noticed her husband worked with him. I figured they're at a gun show trying to find a way out of this fucking thing.
That's crazy.
Well, that's way better. I hear the guy sitting next to him go, hey, could you hold it down? My family's trying to watch the show. And she goes, fuck you, we paid our money. We'll do whatever the hell we want. And I'm just steaming fucking pissed. They're ruining my goddamn night. I can't hear anything but that. I've been waiting for a year to fucking see this show. And I turned around and very politely.
Nah, it wasn't polite at all, bro.
Don't start with me. Very politely, I said, lady, talking during live theater, as far as social skills goes, is like shitting in the street. She goes, you better mind your own business. I said, you better quit shitting in the street. She goes, I'll have you thrown out of here. I said, if you don't quit flapping your fucking cock holster. Everybody heard that.
I bet.
Before it was a little disturbance right behind me. Very few people privy to that one. Then 1,700 people hear me go, if you don't quit flapping your fucking cock all night.
Walk around slowly trying to see no one heard you.
This is all at a show called Love, by the way.
Right. You're showing violence.
I had her murdered and buried in the desert. Vegas, baby. Careful who you fuck with.
Jesus, I almost put my darn coffee up.
And legend has it, if you go out into the desert and the moon is full and the wind dies down, you can still hear her jabbering.
So what you're saying is she out there.
I'm a street shitter. I'm shitting in the street. Did you? What the fuck was that? That's that chick Ron killed. They call this Jabber Gulch. My favorite thing about playing Vegas is I get to play this golf course called Shadow Creek, which is one of the most exclusive golf courses in the world. I worked for them 3 years, didn't even know it existed because they knew if I found out it existed that I'd pester the fuck out of them until they put it in my contract.
This is
which is exactly what happened.
Tiger Woods.
It's amazing. This golf course is just fucking so tricked out. The first time I walked through the gates, I was like, nobody's stopping me. It's where all the pros play when they're in Vegas. And I was out there this summer, and Tiger Woods was out there just dicking around. I may sign my golf glove. I got to meet the most famous person I've ever met, and I know a lot of famous people, but nobody as famous as Tiger fucking Woods. I love Tiger, man. I defended Tiger when all that stuff first came out. When I heard those initial rumors, I felt sick to my goddamn stomach for the guy because I've never been accused of doing anything I didn't do. Not one goddamn time. I did it every single time. Not once could I go, no, that was Glenn Campbell. Hey, a lot of things smell like strippers. And I defended him to my wife. I said, you don't know what this guy's been through. He hit his first famous golf shot on television when he was 2 years old. You don't know what his home life's like. You can't judge the guy because he made one mistake. And he gets caught with number 13, 14, 15, 16. I started going, God damn, Tiger, come on, buddy.
Right.
And it got to the point where every time he got caught with another woman, my wife would go like this. What? I don't even know the fucking guy. You act like I was holding his dick the whole time. We watched him make that long apology on television, and afterwards my wife goes, well, do you think a guy like Tiger could quit cheating on his wife? And I said,
I think this is him actually laughing.
You bet. What you know is bullshit, because you know as well as I do, if a guy likes Strange, getting him to quit wanting Strange is like getting a dog that likes to kill chickens to quit killing chickens. They don't even know what you're talking about.
No,
You gotta quit killing chickens. All right, let me see if I got this straight.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he did that fucking face expression.
I can still kill chickens. No, you can't kill chickens anymore. All right?
All right.
Let's say I'm in a hotel room with a chicken.
This analogy is crazy because...
Let's say the chicken just wants to touch me. Can I kill that chicken?
Can I kill that one?
No? My wife told me all women want the same thing. They want to marry somebody who will never have sex with anybody else, no matter what. And I said, well, then maybe you should consider marrying somebody that nobody else wants to fuck. If it means that much to you, you know? Don't marry the most famous golfer in the world. Marry the most famous Frisbee golfer in the world. Ain't no line to fuck that dude.
Did he have like 25 women who came up and said they had sex with them or something like that? I don't remember.
We had a chat about cheating that day, man. My wife told me, she goes, listen, Ron, let's get this straight. Sex is sex, period. I said, no, now, wait a minute. Oral sex is not the same as intercourse. She goes, it's the exact same thing. I said, it's not the same price.
God, Levi. Self-snitching.
I heard that on the radio. It all comes down to opportunity, man. Some guys are put into a position where they have to say no to beautiful women, and that is hard to do. And some guys are never put in that position, and that's way fucking easier. I see these big 350-pound guys all the time going, I have never cheated on my wife. I'm like, I bet that was tough. Tiger doesn't get any credit for all that pussy he turned down, and that's the number you're looking for right there. My wife's best friend, her husband cheated on her, and my wife hates Tiger's guts. And I'm like, well, what about that guy? You don't hate that guy? She goes, he did it one time. I said, he had one chance. This guy had sex with 100% of the women he possibly could his entire goddamn life. Tiger was 18 for 82,000. That takes a little goddamn discipline right there. If 82,000 women want to have sex with you and you only fuck 18 of them, that's love. He was in love with that woman.
Right.
She broke his tiny tiger heart.
Tiger heart.
He lost all those sponsors, which never made sense to me because his core fan base is men. I don't know one guy in America gave a fiddler's fuck what he did. I guarantee you, not one guy in America went, really? Tiger got some straight pussy? I'm dropping AT&T. Not one guy gave a fiddler's fuck.
I was told that when he got older, he...
Now, when they were around their wives, they'd act like they gave a fiddler's fuck, get all foghorn, leghorn. Why, I can't believe a man would commit such transgressions towards his wife. I say, how's his relationship with the Lord? I'd like to know. Then as soon as they're around their buddies, they're like, wonder what kind of cologne he wears. I want to smell just like that dude, man. He lost so many sponsors, I'm thinking about bringing him over to Ron White Inc. And not because we need a new face for the company. I'd just love to have somebody around the house to fade the heat when I fuck up.
Fade the heat?
Ron White, you are the most selfish prick I have ever met in my life. Tiger, get in here. You tell her what you did. Ron White, you're the finest man I have ever known. I shall fall to my bended knee and suckle your penis. Well, thank you, baby. Slow down. Watch out for those ears.
Now it makes sense, though. For the time when I watched the other clip and then this one.
My New Year's resolution this year was to lose some weight and try to get in better shape. And I was working out yesterday, and I hurt my fat.
Oh, that happened.
I sprained my fat roll. Everybody in my camp's on my ass about taking better care of myself. And I'm like, what?
Oh, my God.
My wife bought me a bicycle thinking I might ride it. It's for sale. It's a good deal, too. It's like new. It's got
My bad.
750 yards on it. My wife wants me to start doing yoga with her, and I said, like, baby, I'm not that flexible. And she goes, you can bend over and touch your toes, can't you? I said, the only way I can touch my toes, somebody cuts them off and hands them to me.
Jesus. She can't just, like, sit
I
down.
can't even stand on one foot unless somebody's shining a flashlight in my eye. I thought this was funny. We were at my wife's yoga school the other day, and they have a vegan restaurant there, and my wife goes, why don't we eat here? We've never eaten here. And I said, fine, let's eat here, because this dick won't suck itself.
Right.
It's all about compromise, folks. And I take my tray around to all the bean sprout piles, and I get to the cash register, and my tray is empty. And the purple dreadlocked-haired kid that runs the cash register goes, Mr. White, aren't you going to have something for lunch? And I said, there's just nothing here that I eat. And he picks up a piece of carrot cake wrapped in cellophane, and he hands it to me. He goes, try this. It's vegetarian. The carrot cake? Mm-hmm. Is vegetarian? He goes, yeah. I said, so you mean to tell me there's no ham in this?
What? In a cake? What?
Because my mother makes a meat lover's carrot cake. It's got sausage, pepperoni, hamburger meat.
to the nasty.
Not really heart healthy. She serves it with a Lipitor and a stent.
All right, so that is going to be part one of the Ron White, a little unprofessional. Yeah, so I was going to go react to the 4-child thing, but I'm actually on a break of time, and I need to do other things as far as, getting things done around the house, and then also try to actually work on my other projects, et cetera, et cetera. But overall, I am really enjoying this everything for. But if you guys really want me to actually pump out part 2, 3, and 4, or how many parts I'm going to actually how many parts I'm going to create out of this, please let me know inside of the comment section. So with that being said, if you guys really enjoyed this reaction today, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comment section down below what you want to react to next. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, my name is Nova, and I'll see you guys next episode. Peace!